Well, soon we played a game that we dream about it. One of the
Coach, do you mind just moving a bit closer?
Sorry. One of the scenarios that we knew that we could find during the 90 minutes, which is get the lead in the first half, early in the first half, and it happens. I think we played a good beginning of the game again, aggressive against a good team. It's difficult to press them, and it's difficult to be aggressive against Sundowns, players who manage very well the ball. We were not defending in the height that we expecting to defend in the first half. We lost height very soon in their circulations. We need to adjust that in the second half because I don't remember situations. Of course, when the ball is there around and good players manage, it's always the possibility to create chances, of course, but I think the ball was more time around our structure than inside our structure, to be honest, in the first half. Second half, we were a bit tired, so we need to consolidate and reinforce a bit our center midfield with Mochuari and with Goodman, and with Sakele up front as well. I think our probabilities to succeed in transitions or in isolated situations like it happens in the throwing, in the second goal, we knew that we're going to have chances also to finalize the game, and it happens. It was, I said before that for me, we did almost, there's never perfect performances, but we did everything that the game was asking during the 90 minutes. Outstanding performance from the guys, the way they prepare their minds to face this game was super. So I'm a very proud coach tonight. Obviously, it was very important to consolidate the plan, to feel more confident to face the rest of the game, understanding that the value, the double value of the goals in this tournament, in these double games, it makes the things, difficult for the opponent. They need to score 2. We know that we are very strong defending. It's not easy to create chances against Pirates nowadays. And when we are fully concentrated like tonight, it's a difficult mission for the opponent. So that goal obviously create the confidence around the boys that is going to be our night. If we start in a different way, well, then you never know. But we just start in the way that, like I said before, we dream about. I can only say good things about our defensive phase, not our defenders. We defend with 11 players when we don't have the ball. That's one of the keys and one of the reasons why we are getting this type of results. It's not a secret. Everyone is involved in the defensive phase nowadays. In order to be a competitive team, there's no other way to do it, in our opinion. We try to convince the players to enjoy also the defensive phase because it's part of this game and we love the game. So it's not only about the center backs, the way they defend today. Obviously, when you are the players who are playing close to the goal, they have more responsibility. They have to make decisions in situations of high pressure. But it's not a secret the level of our center backs. After 4 months of competition or 3.5, and today they show it again, and also Ponchane with a very good performance. So I think we won tonight as a team, as a collective. Like I said before, we did the things that the game was asking us to do, and that's the key, and that's the reason why we are in the final. You mean the recent improvements in the team? Well, we train every morning, and when I say we train, I say train with capital letters. We train, we work hard, and we work smart every morning. The guys are very committed with the training process, with all of the things that we discuss that can be good for us in order to perform like today and to get good results. So there's many aspects. We sometimes, even me, sometimes we only put the attention on the results, and it seems that the team, when we draw 0-0, we play bad and we didn't attack well. Football is a game which is usually determined about details, very small details. 1 meter out, 1 meter in, you know, one second early, 1 second later, it makes the difference to looks a good team or a bad team, or a good coach or a bad coach. We don't spend 1 second in the result, analyzing the result. We just try to analyze what we do, if we did what we prepare, or if it works or not, and we go to the next. So we are a team that never or we try to have that mentality, and we are having that mentality that we don't fail. We just go to the next. If you continue the day after and you push yourself even after a bad result, for sure you will improve, and that's what the boys are doing. And I will make sure that we continue in the same line. I hope no. Obviously, like I said in the previous question, my previous answer, we train tomorrow again. We don't stop. We will rest in the end. We don't rest in the middle. We continue. So the team, it can only improve, because the players, they have talent. They want to train. They want to improve. They are hungry. That's the key in football, in competition, in sport. Your ambition, you know, the will to do the things, the commitment to do something, you know, beautiful together, and that's what we are looking for. But not now. We're talking in the long term. And about I didn't beat Sundowns today. They did it, so it's not about the chances that I get or I got or I will get. We are a team. We are fighting together. Coaching staff, players, the union there inside. It's top. We are looking for high standards every day, and that's the way. Sometimes we get the result, so like today. Sometimes not, and then everybody thinks that we are not good enough. But that's football, that's competition, that's sport. We accept the rules, but we have a plan, and I promise you, I don't have time for anything else. I didn't know. I'm pleased to know it now. I think that we are representing a club which is very committed socially. I had the opportunity to know it already, and. About our game plan, obviously, I'm not gonna tell you, because it's part of you know, ourselves and what we do, and so we maybe the key, or one of the keys, or we as a coach, we want to think that sometimes, you know, things that we propose are working and we feel good, and you know, football, it's very difficult to describe, and I think for me, football is a game of emotions, obviously, especially when you are playing in a place like this one today, with how many, 45,000 spectators around you, cheering and pushing and blowing, and so it's not about how good players you are or how good team you are, it's about how good can you be here tonight in front of 45,000 spectators. That's the difference, in my opinion. So control the emotions, stay always grabbing the plan. You know, don't just how can I say, like let your emotions play for you in different moments. Be stable. Don't make mistakes. Don't make sure that we don't play with 10 players, for example. These type of things that sometimes in this type of games it happens. I think we got the opportunity today to get, how can I say, like a more mature team for the future. It's the first time that we face this type of games together, this group with this coaching staff. So we are just learning for the future, because we want to be involved in this type of games also soon. It's nice to win and face the next game after our winning. Obviously, every 3 points or every possibility to go through in a competition like this is very welcome, you know, for the mental side and our mood to now step on the bus and travel 5 hours or 4 hours to Joburg and tomorrow train again is not the same, you know. Losing or winning, obviously, we just 20 or 20 something days ago we had a bad night here against against Sekou Koune, and I'm sure that the trip tonight is going to be much better. So obviously it's something very positive. And then about the players, like you know, I don't like to individualize. I think they are part of one structure. They have different responsibilities. I will never highlight, you know, or put the spotlight in one player. There are players who are more attractive for the fans, of course, especially the ones who are in charge of finalize the progression of the boy that you mentioned. It's there. I think you can see the way he's coming, you know, week after week. Now the key for him and for us is to stay humble, understand that this is just one game that give us the right to be in one final, and that's it. Tomorrow we start again, all of them, the best one today and the ones who didn't play. So we go together. We need to improve in every area, because if we don't do it, the opponents will. We start tomorrow again, like I said before, and Sundowns will start tomorrow again, and every other opponent will start tomorrow again, and if we don't improve, they will. We try to compare ourselves today with ourselves yesterday, you know, in order to see if we are going forward. We try to analyze what we do, we try to optimize what we do, we try to improve the players as an individual, improve collectively, all of these things that we as a coaches we like to say, you know. So every department we need to do the things much better, because we have the capacity to do it. That's the thing. If we don't have there's no reasons to put limits to our performances. We need to manage to control some certain situations better and get experience and keep growing.